Well, welcome Minneapolis Junior Senior High School fans back to Lion Country Stadium here on the home field tonight, October 18th, 2019, as the Lions return home after I think it was a 2-game road trip that we had. Tonight we face off against another district foe, the Thomas More Prep Marion Monarchs out of Hayes. Dale Leach and might be joined by Mike Perry tonight. We shall see. Scott Arsham will keep stats for us. The Thomas More Prep, or more commonly known as TMP, and that's the way we will refer to them tonight. Monarchs are 1-5 overall, so they're behind Minneapolis in the district standings. Minneapolis is 2-4. And believe it or not, your Minneapolis Lions are still in potential contention for a playoff spot. All they have to do is win the next 2 games against TMP tonight, and Phillipsburg be visiting next Friday night here at Minneapolis. The top 4 spots in the district move on to the playoffs. The bottom 2 spots get an extra game against the lower 2 spots of another district. As I mentioned, TMP is 1-5 on the season. Their one win came against Ellis back on September 13th. They won that game by a score of 19-16. They have lost to Smith Center, which is nothing to beat your head on the ground about. Almost everybody loses to Smith Center in the opening game of the season, 34-0. They lost to Plainville, another very good squad, 16-0. A match that we've had also, Hoisington, back on September 27th, they lost by a score of 42-12. Minneapolis lost by a score of 55-19 last Friday. They lost to Phillipsburg, which is our opponent next week, 21-7. And then last week they lost to Norton 56-19, and that was I think Minneapolis lost to them 13-12 on Norton's home field. So this appears to be another team that possibly, very well, easily could be a win for the Lions. Let's see how they go. And you're seeing something right now that hasn't happened for a long time, folks. The Minneapolis Pep Band is going out on the field to perform. Probably do the national anthem, I assume. This is a rarity. The Hayes TMP Monarchs have 22 members on their squad. They're suited up. They have at least 4 walking wounded. From what I understand, their linemen are pretty much upperclassmen. Their skill players are sophomores, freshmen.
We'd like to remind all fans to show good sportsmanship and always be positive with your comments towards the players, coaches, and officials. Sportsmanship is not only...
And here comes the Fighting Lion Pep Band. Again, I don't know when I've seen this. This is the 20th year we've been doing broadcasts, and this has not occurred. So congratulations to these young people and our band director. And the crowd appreciates it as much as I do.
TMP this evening at running back, a 6'2",
Last year,
105-pound junior
at Hayes, Minneapolis lost to these Monarchs by a score of 14-7.
175 pounds, number 11, Jason Whitling. At running back.
And that's the only game in the series that's ever been played between the two squads.
At running back, a sophomore, 5 foot.
Hey, Scott.
165 pounds.
By yourself?
21.
Mike might be showing up, I'm not sure. He was doing some farming.
At 5'10", 155 pound sophomore, number 24, Mark Rack. At quarterback, a freshman, 5'10", 160.
And our Minneapolis Lions should be taking the field shortly, and we'll get their introductions. Ahead of Minneapolis in the district standings are the Hoisington Cardinals, Ellsworth Bearcats, and the Norton Blue Jays.
A junior, 6 foot, 185 pounds, number 56, Garrett Pfeiffer. At guard, a senior,
word of
number 58, Weston.
information regarding the next 2 years in districts.
6'2", 225, number 70, Lucas Kraus.
Minneapolis will be basically in the same district. We're losing the Hayes TMP Monarchs and gaining Beloit. Beloit is dropping from 4A to 3A, and so they have been put into our district, which I figured would probably happen. And TMP is going to be moving on to another one. But I would guess that where that's all going to go is that maybe for the first time in several years, we're going to have a full league round robin with the loss of Russell going on to MCKL. Jonah Osherman, wide receiver for the Lions. Senior.
The junior, 5'10", 170 pounds, number 9, Trent Meckel.
Trent Meckel, a junior.
Also at safety, a 6 foot, 160 pound senior, number 10, Derek Friel.
Derek Friel, senior quarterback.
Another quarter, a junior, 6 foot, 155 pounds, number 12, Nolan White.
Nolan White, a junior from Minneapolis.
And linebacker, number 12, a senior, 5'9", 195. Number 13 and 57, Cooper Thompson.
Cooper Thompson, a senior.
Playing outside linebacker tonight for the Lions, a junior, 5'11", 155 pounds, number 22, Daniel Watson.
Daniel Watson, a running back.
Also a linebacker, 5'9", 170 pound senior, number 23, Crew Martin.
Crew Martin, a senior. Running back and linebacker.
On defensive line, a sophomore, 5'9", 175 pounds, number 53, Jason Vogan.
Jacob Vogan.
And playing defensive end, a junior, 5'11", 200 pounds, number 55, Keon Backus.
Keon Backus, junior for the Lions.
A junior playing defensive line, 6'2", 210, number 60, Brody Vance.
Brody Vance, defensive line, and
your other defensive end,
a kicker.
6'2", 245, number 86, Spencer Davidson.
And Spencer Davidson, tight end and defensive end.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you would
for the Lions.
rise and remove your hats as we hear the Minneapolis High School Band under the direction of Mr. Dennis Brooks play our Star Spangled Banner.
Very good job by the Lion Pep
I
Band.
haven't seen the band on the field for years.
That's what I told him, Mike. I said, this is our 20th year of doing this, and this is the first time that I can recall the time we did this, and maybe in the years prior when there's been a Minneapolis band on the field. So, been probably 25 years at least. So, hats off to the band director and the kids. They're doing a great job. I've heard them practicing in the mornings.
I heard them.
And I thought, are they outside practicing on the field? Surely not. So, yes. Fantastic. Mike Perry joins us fresh off the field. Planting wheat, cutting soybeans, doing all sorts of stuff. And we lost injury updates. Gannon Cleveland is gone for the season. He's had some major problems with his knee. And has some surgery coming up. But tonight we get back Cade Griffin, which surprised me. I figured he was done for the season. Sounded like he'd be back for basketball and track, but...
We're going to have the marching band coming back out to give their first performance in 25 years, the way I understand it.
Halftime.
We'll also be introducing you to the future of Ottawa County football as we bring out the 4th, 5th, and 6th grade Ottawa County Falcon teams. We'll be introducing those and introducing you to the coaches. So we would encourage you to hit the concession stand as much as possible and make time to be back here at half.
Halftime performance by the marching band. Of course, Mike, there were several years back in the early 2000s they didn't have no people to put out on the field, in the band.
We won the toss, and we deferred.
They have elected to defer to the second half. TMP will be receiving the ball.
TMP is going to receive it and defend the north goal. Wind is...
So wind's out of the south right now. It's 17 miles an hour. About 72, 74 degrees somewhere at kickoff. We could have a frontal boundary come through during the game and change things around a little bit. We shall see.
Yeah, it looked like earlier it was going to be halftime, but last time I looked, it might be a little later. Hopefully it holds off till we're done.
Especially the wet part.
Yeah. We don't need any wet part just yet.
As I mentioned to the folks, Mike, Hayes TMP got snockered big time last week by Norton by a score of 56-19.
Ooh.
From what I'm told, they have some upper class experience playing in the line, and a lot of their skill players are freshmen, sophomores. So there's 22 jerseys out there that are suited up for them.
Minneapolis, number 60, Brody Vance, back to receive for TMP. Number 31,
Brody Vance will kick off.
And number 11, Jace Whiteley.
I need a pen.
Okay.
Pencil.
Thought I had one there for you, but we'll get you another one.
Oh, yep. Got it. Never mind.
Okay.
Yeah, sorry about that. Number 9 is Hess for TMP.
And Mr. John Nelson is in street clothes here tonight, too, number 5. Vance kicks off.
Low liner, touched and muffed by an up man. He's got room up the middle, and we make a sure tackle about the 33-yard line.
Lance Lang on the return for TMP. Ball spotted at the 34-yard line.
So it's Hess and Dreiling. We'll see who's under center here. It's in the backfield. Looks like Hess. And Dreiling gets the handoff. We tackle him right away. Very low snap. We've seen a few of those.
Mm-hmm. We've seen some high ones, particularly on punts. Keon Backus with the stop.
Gain of 1. Hess shotgun formation. They have trips, 3 wide receivers, now a man in motion. They hand off again to Dreiling, and we've got Backus again with the sure tackle right at the line of scrimmage.
Dreiling trying to make his way around the outside for the Monarchs. He's led by number 22, Daniel Watson.
No gain.
Watson also in on that tackle.
3rd and 8 coming up.
Single back. They spread the field, and they have motion on their
tackle. Right tackle moved.
It'll be 3rd and about 14. Sure, we'll take it moving back. Watch him punt against this wind.
5 to the 30, still 3rd down.
Don't know that I'd even put anybody back, Dale.
No. 3rd and 14, is it? 3rd and 13?
Lance Lang split to the right for TMP. They're going to pass it, and the quarterback's in trouble. Has to eat it.
Kind of looked like the Denver quarterback last night. I don't know if you saw any of that or not, Mike. But
you mean that's Harris with Kerry? You mean Kansas City losing their quarterback?
Well, yeah, but I'm talking about the Broncos. Their quarterback got sacked at least 7 times, if not 8.
Oh, really?
Yes.
It's good to see the Kansas City defense getting after it.
4th and 20.
Good snap. Punt is away, and it's better than I thought it was going to be. We let it roll. It's going to be down about the Minneapolis 41-yard line. And they're going to mark it on the 40, and Minneapolis will take over right there as a good stop on the TMP Monarchs on their first possession. Let's see if we can utilize the wind and move it north. Watson in the eye. And he gets the ball. Up the middle he goes. Off tackle. Gain of 9. Good start.
Watson on the carry for Minneapolis. Gain of about 8 on the play.
8-yard gain.
By a bunch of Monarchs there. 2nd down, Minneapolis.
So the blocking fullback is Cooper Thompson. Pitch out to Watson. He's got the edge and lots of running room down the sideline. They will not catch him, Dale.
From the 48-yard line of Minneapolis.
Yeah. It'll be a 52-yard scamper to pay dirt. And that's a real nice start. Will we kick it? Yes. Spencer Davidson in to put a toe to the extra point.
Well, by golly, even got the Minneapolis Lion flag tonight down here. Haven't seen that for a while.
Back to kick PAT, number
That
86.
third play of the possession. Kick up and
Good.
Good. 7-0 Minneapolis. And we'll be back with Minneapolis kicking off. Just 9:09 still left in the first quarter. Minneapolis takes the lead 7-0. We'll be back after you hear from some of our sponsors.
State Bank wants to be your hometown bank. With locations in Minneapolis, Bennington, and Salina, it strives to provide hometown relationship banking. We provide both consumer and commercial banking service, along with trust and wealth management. Contact us today for all your financial service needs. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
This game brought to you by C&R Plating in Minneapolis. Kevin Klein and the rest of the crew at C&R Plating, proud to support the youth of Minneapolis all they do.
With locations in Minneapolis and Bennington, Central Valley Ag provides 24-hour pump services and built-in discounts by using your CVA fuel card. We also support ag operations by providing bulk delivery of lubricants, fuel, and propane. Contact Carl Serene at 785-392-3031 for your ag energy needs. Go MHS Lions.
The Minneapolis Junior.
Second kickoff of the night for the Lions.
Brody Vance. This one is like an offside kick.
Line drive kick.
He about missed it, I think. Swirled it down. They recover at the 45-yard line, and they'll take over
Decent field position.
on their own 45.
45-yard line, 1st and 10 Monarchs.
We'll see what they switch up now on offense. I would think they would try and run it against this wind. Logan in the middle stands up, the big guy, and fights through the block and makes the tackle. Our man Logan, along with Vance in the middle.
For TMP, brought down by number 23, Crew Martin.
So our two nose guards are
Gain of about a yard and a half on the play.
up for the task. Challenge. They do have pretty good sized linemen there.
Yeah, 71 is supposed to be fairly good. Right guard.
280.
Mm-hmm.
The handoff.
Nope.
Faked it.
Pitch out
And
to
he
the right.
ran out of bounds. He also got hit out of bounds.
Good fake into the center of the line.
Shoved out by a couple different lines.
Lance Lang,
Gain of a couple
the ball
yards.
carrier
Play, 3rd down.
for the Monarchs.
2-yard gain up to the 47.
Almost a late hit there, Dale,
Yes.
on the sideline.
3rd and 7 coming.
Full house backfield. Wishbone T. Pass under center, and he's going to pass out of that formation. The pass down the field is intercepted. If we hang on, we do. That's right.
All in white. Got about the 31.
There's a late hit, 71 come barreling in there at the end. White with the interception.
The
And
flag.
the turnover. No, I do not see one.
Will now regain ownership of the ball.
Big 71 come in there after White had hit the ground and put a shoulder in the pile at full speed. That's
So, Minneapolis 39. We took over at the 40 after the punt last possession.
that evens things up. Handoff, and this time they stop him.
Tried to dive up the center.
Didn't make it back to the line of scrimmage.
Loss of almost 2 yards.
Brought down by 35.
2nd and 12 coming up for the Monarchs. 7:55 to go here in the first quarter.
Let's go deep, Dale, with this win.
Yeah.
Just air it out one time and
Get it out there to No Hands Osherman or Caden Griffin.
yeah. Pitch out to Watson. He cuts upfield. He's going to be tackled for a gain of 1. Same 2 plays we ran first set of downs.
The ball carrier for Minneapolis.
Get a yard. 3rd and 11 coming up.
Weston Pfeiffer and several other Monarchs. Small gain on the play. That'll bring up 3rd and long now for Minneapolis.
Got a couple Pfeiffers. There's even a Gross playing.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Golly. That's a name of blast from the past, huh?
We do pass in the flat. Pass is on the money, and
First down.
with the catch is ran out of bounds about the Monarch 43-yard line. A nice
That run after reception.
pitch, or nice pass and catch there.
Spot the ball about the 43.5-yard line.
Nice pass.
Ball carrier was knocked out of bounds by number 11, Jason Wendling for TMP. 1st and 10, Minneapolis.
You say Nelson is
He's on the field here with just a shirt jersey on.
Friel cuts it up, and he's going to get 3 or 4. He looked the pitch and this time kept it.
Number 5 down there. I heard he went out last week. 63 is down. Who'll be that?
63 is Bryce Warlock.
Bryce Warlock, sophomore, I believe. Let's hope he's okay.
Yes, 265-pound sophomore.
That looks encouraging. He's going to
must have rolled
off with a little,
rolled up
ankle
on
roll maybe or something.
Like he's got a brace on that knee, so.
Any more linemen just about have to have braces on their knees.
Absolutely.
It's almost nuts if they don't. Second and a long 5 coming up.
He's got a brace on it, but must have a little gimpy one to start with. I formation. Crew Martin, that's Watson with the carry.
Watson taking the handoff for Minneapolis. He's met downfield by number 2.
Will be just a yard and a half short of the first down, 3rd and 1.5.
Martin had a 76-yard touchdown last week against Hoisington.
Nice. I'd like to see him have a 35-yarder right here.
Mm-hmm. 3rd and 2 coming up.
Friel under center. Martin the blocking back. And Watson the eye. And the handoff is to Watson. Finds plenty of room off right tackle. Headed upfield, leans forward for probably a 5-yard pickup. Down to the Monarch 30-yard line.
Right on the 30-yard line, so 1st and 10 now Lions.
Martin comes in for Watson, or for Osherman. I didn't see who came in for Watson. Meckel.
Yep, Trent Meckel. Now the eye back. And the fake is to Meckel. The pass down the field, and it's right on the money. That's Griffin again. Griffin turned to the field and ran right over the top of the defender, and he's on the 1-yard line, Dale.
1st and goal, Minneapolis.
Maybe the 2.
Where the line was at, it looks like the 1.
Yeah.
At least here.
Can't see this one. I got to look at the other one. Yeah, you're right. We push forward, and that's touchdown.
Friel in for the touchdown.
Friel with the quarterback keeper, and Minneapolis finds the end zone again here in the first quarter with 4:59 left in the first quarter. And Davidson will come in, try for the extra point. 13-0. Lions. Good start, Dale.
Well, looking at their Norton score, that's what I hope for, but you never know.
Lions set up here for a point after. Spencer Davidson back to kick for the Lions.
Meckel, the holder. All important. Backus will snap it. Little low, but Meckel handles it, and Davidson kicks it through for the extra point. It's good. And Minneapolis takes a 14-0 lead. And Vance will tee it up once again, and back with kickoff, Dale, after we hear from a few of our sponsors.
Senior high school Lion backers are proud to continue their long-term support of the broadcast of these Lions games. Join us as we support student activities and the teachers of MJSHS. Go Lions! We're with you all the way.
Hometown Outdoor Power, with locations in Minneapolis, Salina, and McPherson, has been serving Central Kansas for over 20 years and is the largest power equipment dealer in the area. We strive to be the one-stop shop for all your power equipment needs. We provide full sales, service, and parts supply for your home, ag, or commercial contractor power equipment needs. Ask about our winter service program and go Lions. The Lions of Minneapolis High School are proud.
All right, 2 Minneapolis drives, 2 touchdowns. That's nice. Especially when there's a goose egg on the other side of the scoreboard.
Yes. Brody Vance got it teed up. Minneapolis kicking off after that touchdown drive. Oh, nice kickoff this time. Oh, he touched it too, Dale. Nope, evidently not.
And a wild, low kickoff by Vance.
Touchback is the call.
Monarch and into the end zone.
So they'll take over on their 20.
I thought it looked like Hess reached out and touched that as the ball passed by, but evidently not.
Their
worst field position, they started at the 33 and the 46. Now they're 80 yards from pay dirt. 4:57 here to go in the first.
I see a few stocking caps. You say it's 70 degrees, Dale?
No. I think I did say that it was, but I don't think it is anymore.
Hand off up the gut.
Now I'm going to have to check my phone, Mike. See what Wetterberg says.
4-yard pickup.
Second down, Monarchs.
My God. Says 70 degrees. 14-mile-an-hour wind out of the south. It's a cool south breeze.
Well, they've got him trapped in the backfield. 53, that's our man. Logan. Logan was in there and had a hold of him, and the quarterback, Hess, couldn't turn the pass, couldn't hand it off or nothing. We're right there.
3rd and 9 coming up.
Nice defensive play there by our front four. Logan right there in the middle, Vance. Right tackle. Handoff is right there. There's Vogan again to stuff it. Along with the left side of, and that would be Brody Vance.
4th and 9 coming up.
Dreiling, nowhere to go. He's a 6'1", 190-pound senior. Excuse me.
Meckel back to receive the punt at about the TMP 48. Now he's going to midfield.
Low snap. He gets it away and into the wind. It just dies.
They get a fortunate bounce out of it.
And they're going to down it right at the Monarch 45-yard line. Minneapolis with a short field here. And so far, we've been able to take advantage of the short field with a couple of touchdowns.
We've started at our 40 and our 39. With the wind at our back.
We might as well just get Osherman in a dead sprint, and we'll see if we can.
3 minutes to go here in the quarter.
Pitch out to Watson. Shakes the tackle, cuts it upfield. There's a good block by Osherman. Gets him a couple of yards anyway.
A yard. If that.
Yeah.
They had him corralled in the backfield, and he was lucky to get about 3 or 4 yards to get out of the backfield, gain that half yard.
Back is the center. Creel under center. They're going to pitch it out to Watson again. Defense turns him in. He's going to pick up a couple. Defense was there to turn him in, and then they had help. Gain of Yeah, maybe a yard.
3rd and 8 coming up. 1:55 to go in the first quarter. Passing down, obviously.
Yes. They ran that pitch out to the right 4 or 5 times. They were kind of looking for it. Pass over the middle. Davidson. There was no one defending till he got all the way back to the safeties. Safeties were playing deep. And completion.
4 first downs in the quarter, 3 of them by passing.
All the way down to the Monarch 25-yard line. Frio hands it off to Watson over the tackle. He goes. They're not going to catch him.
25-yard TD scamper by Daniel Watson.
Nice hole off right tackle in between the guard and the tackle. And Watson doesn't stop until he scores 6. Watson with a nice run there. Offensive line doing a heck of a good job up front. That off tackle play has been pretty good. Davidson in to try for the extra point. With 1:03 left, first quarter, Minneapolis with their 3rd touchdown of the quarter. Snap is good, and Davidson
is good.
Hangs it through. He's 3 for 3.
So with 1:03 to go here in the first quarter, your Lions up 21-0. We'll take a break and hear a word from our sponsors.
And is supported by the Davidson Agency, with offices in Delta, Minneapolis, and Bennington. As a nationwide insurance agent and also an independent agent, they have provided hometown service for the insurance needs of their customers for over 30 years for home, small business, farm and crop, life and health coverage. Call them today at 785-523-4202. At Hometown Hardware, we proudly support our Minneapolis Lions. Think of us for all your home, farm, or business project needs. As your True Value hardware dealer and Just Ask Rental dealer, we locally provide the brands and selections that you need for your project. And don't forget the ice cream.
Good start.
Very good start. 3 possessions, 3 touchdowns. I love it.
Number 11, James Whiteley, set to kick off for Minneapolis. Number 60, Andy Vance.
Austin Wolf in on this kickoff team. Meckel. Nice kick. This time it's taken by Hess. Up the gut he goes. And we corner him about the 33, 34-yard line.
Good return.
Jonathan Lowe, part of that kickoff team. Meckel, Wolf, and Lowe on this left side.
TMP 34, where they'll start out. They've had 3 possessions, 3 punts. See if we can turn that again here. Be nice if we get them to a real quick 3 and out and punt into the wind again, but I doubt that'll happen.
I think
3 incomplete passes would do it.
Yeah. They're going to run it. Quarterback's got it.
That's right. Get him out of bounds. I'll stop the clock. Yeah, okay.
No, they're going to keep it running. Evidently, he went down before they...
Shucks.
The way we've been running the ball, it won't matter if we got the wind or not, will it? TMP with about a 3 or 4 yard pickup by the quarterback Hess. Quarterback keeper, they've changed offenses to Wishbone, Dale.
How about that? You don't see that very often.
And the fullback gets it up the middle. Gain of 1, maybe 2.
Without playing Smith Center, you just don't see that much.
Dreiling, 195-pound senior, and that's going to run the timeout in the first quarter, and it's a nice start to this contest for Minneapolis. 21-0 Minneapolis with the lead. We'll be back with the second quarter action, and after we hear a few words from our sponsors.
When it's go time, your local Pioneer team is with you from the word go every step of the way. With high-performing Pioneer brand products and local insights, they'll help you choose a lineup of products tailored to your fields and proven just down the road. See Sheldon Doherty at River Hill C about those Pioneer brand products. And go Lions! Bennington State Bank wants to be your hometown bank. With locations in Minneapolis, Bennington, and Salina, they strive to provide hometown relationship banking. We provide both consumer and commercial banking service, along with trust and wealth management. Contact us today for all your financial service needs. Go Lions! We're with you all the way. The American Family Insurance Agency.
All right, welcome back to second quarter action. Change sides of the field. Minneapolis defending the north side now. TMP with a wind at their back. Let's see. I think they're in passing downs now, Mike. They're going to try to throw the ball.
I think they will. Well, they're still going to be in the wishbone, but they passed out of that formation earlier. Wishbone formation. And it's going to be a quarterback keeper around the left side. He has a little bit of running room until number 57 come up, Cooper Thompson, put the clamps on him. Gain of 6.
Gets to the 41. Makes a 4th and long 3. Surely they will punt.
Surely. Yes. Wentling back to punt for TMP. Mackle better back up a little bit.
Sails out of bounds about the 25-yard line. Can I spot it well, or can I? Oh, a little further than that.
That guy's going to tell the guys where to. The white hats got it spotted. Right there.
Moves it up to the 30.
30.
Spot the ball at the 30-yard line. First and 10, Minneapolis.
So 4 possessions for TMP, 4 punts.
Has the best angle of seeing it go out of bounds. And the linesman walks up there until he sees the angle where it went out. And, you know, if that would have went straight, I probably would have went out back to the end zone. High formation, Cooper Thompson, the blocking back. Oshman split to the right. Watson's going to carry it up to about 34-yard line.
Watson cutting up the field there. He is met by several non-arts.
33.
Number 35, Michael Hale.
Gain of
Brought down right at
3.5.
and about 3 or so on the play.
Your light. My light is failing me over here. We'll have to get another one.
Hey, you can cut those LED strips, the bad part out, and you still got a light. Maybe. Watson. What a move. He'll have a first down. I thought he was going to cut to the outside, but he cut it to the right and got another yard or 2 out of that deal. First down for Minneapolis at the Minneapolis 41-yard line. Ah, there's light.
Yeah, it's failing. It's been used a lot when we weren't here, apparently. Junior high games, etc.
Handoff up the middle. This time it's Cooper Thompson.
Gets to the 45, second and 6 coming up.
Up to the 45-yard line. Second down, Lions.
Guy has a sizable lens on that camera.
Yes, he does. He's a professional. I've met him.
Mackel up the middle,
First down.
Head and runs hard up to the Monarch 44-yard line. First down, Minneapolis.
He works with Jim Bateman at EnviroTurf. Up here trying to help out with some of the fundraising for the new artificial turf.
Oh.
First and 10, Lions now in Monarch territory.
But he is a professional cameraman.
First down, Minneapolis, high formation, hand off to Thompson up the middle, and he's going to lean forward down to the Monarch 39-yard line for a gain of 5.
Think we can get that going?
Second down now, Minneapolis.
Nope.
Osherman split to the right. Let's do that Davidson thing again. Hand off to Watson.
About
over
that
the
Watson
tackle.
thing again.
Finds running room up the middle. They're going to catch him this time. All the way down to the 5. Watson. He's got some wheels. Get 2 steps on you, and you're going to have a hard time catching him. This time, he had company. They dragged him down about the 5-yard line. Nice pickup.
In the red zone, second time tonight. First and goal at the 5.
So first and goal now, Minneapolis.
Crew Martin in. Cooper. Going to get a little bit of a breather. Vogan right tackle, and man, he opened up a hole for Watson. Oh, look here.
Mark it short. They marked it short.
His shoulder and head are in the end zone.
He must come down earlier.
Started there, just shy of the goal.
Right side of the line, doing a fantastic job.
First and goal to 1. Let's give that to Cooper Thompson.
Price.
Nobody hears me.
Warlock back in. That's
Nobody hears
good.
me down there.
Hand off. There you go, right over
Give
the
it to
top.
Cooper. Touchdown.
Better. I was going to say he's in. Big time. So Minneapolis on about 6 straight running plays puts it in the end zone.
4 possessions, 4 touchdowns.
No need to pass. Davidson will try for the extra point. He's 3 for 3 so far.
No challenge into the wind, maybe. We shall see.
He's got a big foot. Good.
Low, but good. Low, but straight and true. He lines up. 28. Where'd he go? 2-0. 7:18 to go. Second quarter.
Scott Osherman, for all your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Osherman Agency with locations in Minneapolis and Belleville, proudly supporting the Minneapolis High School Lions. The Messenger Clothing Company with locations in Minneapolis and Salina can design custom clothing for your team, business, group, or event with screen printing and embroidery. We feature online design and ordering for your convenience. Contact us at 785-823-7752 or by email at sales@messengerclothingcompany.com for all your custom clothing printing needs today. Go Minneapolis Lions!
Well, it's nice, Mike, when you get beat up on one week that you can turn around and turn the tables on the next squad you play.
Yeah. 4 touchdowns in the first half. We'll take that any game.
Brody Vance back to kick for Minneapolis.
Vance to kick off against the wind. They're back there quite a ways for us kicking against the wind.
Say that again. Take it at the 20.
Yep, man takes it. He's got running room. And he gets pushed out of bounds.
About the 50.
Big kick into the wind, returned by big number 7.
Vance.
Robbie Dreiling.
Actually, they're taking it into the Minneapolis, into the field. The 47-yard line.
Good return.
There for Dreiling for TMP. They're going to mark the ball about the 48-yard line, 47-yard line. First and 10, Monarchs.
So their best starting position tonight. They've been at their 33, their 46, their 20, and their 39. Now at the Minneapolis 47.
Closest they've been to us, so we get a little better look at their offense.
No wishbone this time. 3 to the left, 1 to the right. One
Spread
step back.
formation. Hess sends Lang in motion. He's going to pass down the field. It's going to be
Second interception. Oh, he dropped it.
right there. That's
Bradford thought he had it, but they knocked it out as he went to the ground.
Lance Lang, nearly picked off by the Lions.
Colton Bradford right there.
By Minneapolis. Incomplete pass.
Got busted in the back just as he had it in his hands. The receiver had to play defense pretty quick because Bradford had that one in his hands. Good play back there.
Low snap.
We blitz. Davidson's got him cornered. He's going to throw it out of... No,
Received, got it. They caught it.
I thought he was throwing it out of bounds, but it's going to be a completion down to the Minneapolis 42-yard line.
Not enough for a first down.
Quarterback out there on the scramble. He's able to fire it downfield.
Actually,
Spencer Davidson breathing down his neck.
Who stretches out to make the catch.
That's 41, 42 the clock says.
Hard there by number 40.
3rd and 4.
yeah.
For Minneapolis. Gain of about 7 or so on the play. 3rd down now, Monarchs.
Lang to the motion man. And we clog up the backfield. Vance is back there, our man Bogan. Davidson turns in the play, and the rest of the gang.
Big Brody Vance on the stop there for Minneapolis.
Loss of yard or two.
Yeah, throwing for a loss.
Vance is shaken up a little bit. Has substitution coming in, Cosart. 4th and a long 4.
Tweaked the shoulder a little bit. 4th and 4, they're going for it. I will too, yeah. They're going to pass. And it is intercepted. It's White. They got the angle on him. I thought it might be a foot race, but
Picked it off about the 30, I think.
White returns it up to the Minneapolis 49-yard line. They're going to mark it right on the 50.
Did he get the other interception too? I didn't mark down who it was.
I don't remember.
Minneapolis will take back over 1st and 10 from the 50.
So Minneapolis back in possession with that Monarch turnover. Second one of the night for the Monarchs. Minneapolis I formation, hands it off to Watson. He has running room. I wish he would have went outside. He could have still be running. Still a nice pickup. 6-yard pickup.
Yep.
Watson on the carry there for Minneapolis, who's finally tackled by number 21, Lance Lang, and 56, Garrett Pfeiffer for the Monarchs. Nice gain on the play of about 6 or so. 2nd down and 4, Minneapolis.
Watson will get a breather. Mackel into the contest.
White left. Osherman to the right here.
Handoff to Meckel, no gain.
Handoff to Meckel, who tries to hit right up the gut. He's got by a wall of Monarchs. Number 50, Ryan Richmeyer in there on the
You would think he'd be able to bust through a wall of Monarchs.
Wrong kind of Monarchs, Mike.
Oh.
these are Monarchs of the Plains. The Buffs. 3rd and 5 for Minneapolis coming up.
High formation. Friel under center. Arshman left. Meckel right. Or, excuse me, it's White. They're going to pass it, and they've got him.
Taken for a loss is Davidson. Will be Minneapolis' first punt coming up into the wind. Back to the 49.
On the tackle. We're going to punt it as Griffin comes in.
4th down now, Minneapolis.
And he had a hip flexor. Is that what Griffin had?
It was a bruised ACL, is what he told me.
Bruised ACL.
A bruised
kneecap.
bone.
Oh,
A bruised bone in his knee and a strained ACL. A weakened ACL. They advised him to rest it. And here he is. Must be doing okay. Yep. Low snap, dropped it, got it away.
Low liner. And we drop him at the Monarch 35, 36-yard line. Nice return by...
There's laundry on the field, did you say? Yes, right at the 35.
Harris with the return for the Monarchs. And they're going to move him back. Blocking the back.
Illegal procedure, Minneapolis. Hold on them. Offsetting. Replay the down.
Procedure. Yep, they're going to replay it.
Illegal formation there on.
Illegal formation. I'll go for that.
Holding on TMP.
They're going to replay the down. I guess neither team had a choice. With 3:02 left first half, Minneapolis leading 28-0. Getting ready to punt the ball away here.
See if we can get a better snap this time.
Armand Bogan. He fair caught it.
They caught it at the 20.
Catch there for number 31, Kane
Harris caught it on the run. It was a real nice punt. Vance he turned it over. The spiral was true, and it would have rolled a ways, and they were able to fair catch it. Save a few yards anyway.
So the Monarch 20. Further start out.
Single setback Dreiling. Man in motion's Lang. Quarterback keeps it.
Quarterback keeper on the play. Harris bringing it upfield. Cooper Thompson on the stop for Minneapolis.
Harris.
Gain of about 3 or 4 on the play.
Looked like he had some running room, but Minneapolis closed quickly and drops him for a short 4-yard gain.
Keeper.
Harris again.
Can we get all that back?
Quarterback keep again.
He eluded Crew Martin.
Brought down for a loss by a couple of different Lions. And on the play there.
And Davidson turns in the play.
Back at the 21, so 3rd and 9 coming up. And here comes the band, Mike.
The band. Man in motion is Lang. He cuts it upfield. This time the pass is
dropped it. Dropped it. He might have had a chance to get some yards on that, but
Wentling had 2 blockers in front of him. Watson had fought through 1 block. Minute 31. And it's 4th down. They'll punt with the win. I would back up another 10 yards. Trent?
Back to return for Minneapolis, number 9, Trent Nichols.
And that's why.
Going to be down at the 13-yard line, 14-yard line of Minneapolis.
Minneapolis will start again.
1:19 to go in the half. Looks like 14-yard line is where they're going to mark it. 86 yards away from pay dirt. Into the wind. Need a long run or two.
First and 10 now for
Oh, if we have a marching band on the field, Mike, we're going to have to resurrect band uniforms.
Well, I bet they got mothballs in them, or moth holes in them. Minute 19 left first half. We're going to see if we got any running room on the left side, and not much there.
Well, you know, I've seen a few of those uniforms get used in school plays and stuff, but
about a yard and a half, 2 yards of the play. They'll bring up second for the Lions.
Good thing about it was when it was cold out, just like putting on a sweatsuit.
yeah. Timeout.
Mono.
TMP.
Timeout, TMP.
They're going to want to try to get the ball back, I guess. So we'll take timeout with them, be right back after this word from our sponsors.
Countdown to halftime here again. I encourage you to stop by the
These live video broadcasts are sponsored in part by Chuck's Collision. When the potentially inevitable occurs and your vehicle needs repair for body or glass, remember Chuck's Collision. They'll bring you satisfaction in your automotive restoration needs. Contact Chuck at 785-392-2774. Chuck's Collision is located at 1556 K106 Highway. With locations in Minneapolis and Bennington, Central Valley Ag provides 24-hour pump services and built-in discounts by using your CVA fuel card. They also support ag operations by providing bulk delivery of lubricants, fuel, and propane. Contact Carl Serene at 785-392-3031 for your ag energy needs. Go MHS Lions.
They earn it out. Oh, just out of the reach of Nolan White.
Nice pass against the wind. That's not too bad.
It didn't wobble like a duck too much, did it?
I was watching the band formation.
Second down.
I just seeing if there's a trombone player a little bit too close to the field, it's going to get...
Third down and 8. Coming up. I saw quite a video about trombones today.
Friel under center. They're going to run it. And we have running room. Watson.
First down.
Can't break loose from that last tackler.
About the 28-yard line. Good for Minneapolis. First down with 39 seconds.
And a timeout taken this time by Minneapolis after a nice gain. We took a timeout. We must be going to take a shot down the field.
I would think so. Yeah. With that, we'll take another break and hear a word from our much appreciated sponsors.
Tonight's game brought to you by C&R Plating in Minneapolis. Kevin Klein and the rest of the crew at C&R Plating, proud to support the youth of Minneapolis in all they do. For over 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families to share the lives of their loved ones with future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way, Robertson Monuments.
Pat?
Welcome back. Minneapolis, see if we can get something done here with 30 seconds left in the first half. Friel under center. He's going to pass. Had it and dropped it.
He turned around to look for running before he had it secured, which is a common error by receivers in high school especially. Second 10 coming up. Not that I ever had that problem myself. I was on the line. They never threw it to me.
Surely you got a hold of a fumble or loose ball sometime, didn't you?
Once, I think.
Fumble. Real under center. I formation are going to hand it off this time and no gain.
Take it for a loss.
Watson, excuse me, that's Meckel.
Clock stops at 26.7.
That's the way it's going to end.
No, we're taking another timeout. We'll be right back.
And Lynette Donovan and Ag by Air have been supporting ag operations in the Minneapolis and Delphos area for over 20 years with top, up-to-date, and competitive aerial application service. Ag by Air is located at 974 Highway K106, south of Minneapolis, or can be reached at 785-392-3300 for questions on scouting your fields, chemical recommendations, or to book your work. Ag by Air, a proud sponsor of the Minneapolis High School Lions. The Citizen State Bank and Trust, with locations in Minneapolis and Delphos, proudly support the Minneapolis High School Lions. Contact either Owen Kendall or Jared Schmidt for all your banking needs, be it home, personal, business, or trust services.
We'll put some more time back on the clock. It's 30 seconds.
Checking and savings accounts,
They are.
IRAs, and certificates of deposit to help fulfill your hometown banking needs. The Citizen State Bank.
30 seconds left. Friel under center. Pitch out to Meckel. Loses footing. And is pulled down right about the 31-yard line. 32.
Another timeout is taken. Should be the third timeout by the Lions. Should be a third and, 2 or 3?
To get it back to about the 34. Still well shot.
20 seconds now.
The ball is sitting at the 33. They haven't changed the yardage on the clock here.
That's a huge bag of popcorn, Dale. Looks like a grocery sack.
Fourth and 4. A long 4. Coming up for the Lions.
They send here.
Punting.
Back, we're going to punt it.
Oh, that is a penalty. Running into the kicker. Down at the 45.
Downs it at the 45. Advances. Clocked after he kicked the ball. Just barely got it off.
12.8 seconds left in the second quarter.
Be a 15-yarder.
Personal foul is called.
Roughing the kicker.
Personal foul.
First down. And we'll have at least one play.
First down by penalty. Moves it up to the 48-yard line of Minneapolis with 12.8 seconds to go.
Minneapolis will actually retain the ball, and they'll have another about 13 seconds to see what they can do.
Maybe enough time for 2 plays, Dale.
If you go down and out, yeah, or an incomplete pass.
Not now. We're going to move us back 5 yards. Legal procedure. The whole left side. Surely they didn't have another timeout.
No.
Somebody did.
So, no flag?
I didn't see a flag, but I did see the movement.
Okay. We'll take that one off the board here.
Well, they're still discussing it. They might. I thought they'd move us back 5 for procedure, but somebody, it looked like, yeah, there
was a flag. They waved it off. Okay. Eagle Eye Mike.
Evidently, the TMP coach got the timeout called before we moved.
In Minneapolis.
Boy, 74, he is huge. 6'5", 250. He's not even the big one. High formation, handoff to Watson, and no gain.
And that will end the half.
Thank you.
28-0 Minneapolis. After 4 quarters, two quarters to play, excuse me. And it's been a long time since we've seen that, Mike.
Long time. What, the band on the field? Or 28-0 at half?
28-0 at half.
Absolutely. It's a good first half. Minneapolis able to score on the ground and through the air. Took advantage of TMP's 2 turnovers and a short field to take a 28-0 lead into the locker room here at halftime. And we're pleased to announce we have a band for
a halftime show
entertainment. A little bit of music here. They're staged right out there about the 50-yard line.
Not that we don't appreciate the dancing that the girls have done so often for cheerleaders and the dance squads, so forth and so on. Goodness, this is just so unusual for Minneapolis High School.
It is for the last 25 years anyway.
Tonight's halftime entertainment is brought to you by the Minneapolis High School Marching Band. This will mark the first time in many years that the MHS band has taken the field. The band will be performing classic rock hits from the 60s and 70s. The band will open tonight's show with Led Zeppelin's 1970 hit, Immigrant Song. This will be followed by Deep Purple's 1972 hit, Smoke on the Water, and will feature the MHS dance team. The MHS band will conclude this evening's halftime show with the Rolling Stones' 1966 hit song, Painted Black. Please sit back and
a lot of rock and roll.
3 biggies. Hey, nice. I recognize it.
Smoke
on the fire.
on the water. And the MHS dancers coming out in the field. What's that? Oh. Job, and you know what, Mike? They didn't look like a bunch of ragamuffins or nothing out there. So that ain't great. You know, no intricate formations, but that's great. Very good job. We really appreciate their efforts.
This time, we'd like to recognize some of the upcoming football players of Ottawa County, Kansas. The Ottawa County Falcons are made up of...
Tell you, that was pretty exciting to see the band for the first time in a long time on that field. I'm trying to think. I don't know how many years. I've been here for close to 20, and I don't remember. This is 20 years we've been doing this. We've never had this. Okay. And, yeah. the announcer said 25 years. I believe it. My memory doesn't go back that far, but I know we moved here in '96, and I just don't recall the band being on the field ever.
Yeah.
In the time we've been here. So,
and we came in '97, and I don't remember it either. So wow. So great first half of football for the Lions, guys, as just controlled the ball. First 4 possessions, all with touchdowns. Just a nice job by the Lions. TMP Monarchs, they had 19 total yards.
no first downs.
No first downs. They had 12 yards rushing and 7 yards passing, and that was their total offense. For the Minneapolis Lions, we had in the first quarter we had 97 yards rushing and 63 yards passing. In the second quarter we had 95 yards rushing and no yards passing. For the first half, ended up at 192 yards in offense. About 165 maybe of those were Daniel Watson, and then 63 yards passing, with two of those big catches coming from Caden Griffin, giving us a total of 255 yards in the first half.
Wow.
Nice first half of football.
We had 9 first downs overall.
Yeah, they had no penalties.
5 of those were rushing, 3 passing, and 1 by penalty. 2 turnovers on the Monarchs, 2 interceptions,
both by Nolan White.
I was trying to remember when Nolan got the second one.
Yeah.
If he got in the first one.
He got the first one.
Yeah.
So, we did have a penalty, but it was offset by one of their penalties, so it really doesn't count. They had 2 penalties for a total of 20 yards, and just a nice first half of football for the Lions. Nice to see them come out and dominate and take control, and that was something that was pretty exciting about that.
Minneapolis 6 possessions, 4 touchdowns, the first 4 possessions.
Yep.
For the 28-0 lead here. And 255 yards offense.
Yes. Yeah.
TDs were a 52-yard run by Watson, a 1-yard run by Friel, a 25-yard run by Watson, and a 1-yard run by, I've been trying to get this chant going here, Scott. Cooper Thompson. Well, nobody down here hears it.
Yeah, Cooper Thompson. So, yeah, all 4 PAT kicks good. Just a nice job on that.
Anyway, when you're down there and Stan keeping stats, if Cooper does something, you might just.
I'll see if I can get that.
Cooper, see anybody.
Yeah, I'll see
if the chant with you.
See if I can do anything on that. So nice job in the first half by the Lions as they come out and just dominate, and let's hope they come out and continue to do so in the second half. So a defensive line has done phenomenal.
Oh, yes.
And just nice. You definitely want the win if you're going to try to throw the ball.
Oh, yes.
so anyway, so good first half of football.
Thanks,
and I'll be back with second half of stats. Thank you, guys.
Take care. And while we wait for the teams to come back out, we'll hear some of our community sponsors are for this live video broadcasting.
Trust with locations in Minneapolis and Delphos. Proud Design with Sherry Bertrand.
Oh, yes.
No place like home foot shop with Carrie Austin. D&M Body Shop with John Wright.
Thank you.
Autotech with Dave Sweat and Gary Keating. Minneapolis Muffler and Pipe with John Blake. The Heat is Mexican Restaurant, Francisco Gallardo. Klein Oil Company of Delphos, Jim Klein. Scheidler's with Terry Farrington. Profab Metal Fabrication with Bill Little. Farm Bureau Financial Services with Matt Pickroll. Cooler Green Company.
What's that going to do? Doesn't keep the tripod on.
The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis
Doesn't keep the tripod secure.
The Delphos Cooperative Association Steam Coast Live Manager.
Oh, I see. I'm sorry. I thought you attached it to that.
Range Supplies, Scott Bowden.
Yes, yes.
Sunflower Realty, Monty Nelson.
Stadium seats on hand this evening. If you're
There's crop insurance with Ray Harris.
final details for sale, there's a couple different options.
Very good.
Yeah. Well, I have to leave it to the engineer that designed it. What's that there for? Oh, okay.
There's crop insurance with Ray Harris. There's crop insurance with Greg Harris. Farm Bureau Financial Services with Matt Pickroll. Auto Tech with Dave Sweat and Gary Keating. Design with Sherry Bertrand. Klein Oil Company of Delphos, Jim Klein. Delphos Cooperative Association, Steve Postline, Manager. A&M Body Shop, John Wright. Scheidler with Terry Farrington. Profab Metal Fabrication with Bill Lilly. LaGrange Supply, Scott Mortimer. The Heat is Mexican Restaurant, Cisco Gallardo. Harris Crop Insurance with Greg Harris. School of Drink and Rick Chapman, Manager. Sunflower Realty, Monty Nelson. The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern. The No Place Like Home Quilt Shop with Carolee Austin. Minneapolis Muffler and Pipe with John Blake.
All right, there are our community sponsors helping the sponsorship of these live video broadcasts of these games, and we thank them and all our advertisers. If you appreciate these contests being brought to you on live video so that you can watch them, then you see some of these business people, give them a thanks if you would. Let them know how much you appreciate them stepping forward. Well, Mike, 250 yards offense to 20. I think that's what Scott said for the Monarchs. That's pretty dominating and pretty much reflects the 28-0 score.
It's a good first half of offense, 250 yards. But even better, good display of our defense that held TMP from, do they have any first downs?
None. No first downs.
No first downs.
Minneapolis with 9.
Well, their wishbone didn't work. Their spread didn't work. The most effective thing they had was the quarterback keeper out of that wishbone formation. They passed once out of the wishbone. Had one split in.
Nolan White with 2 interceptions tonight.
So he was the one that got the other one as well, huh?
That's according to Scott. I was thinking he was, but I didn't record it. I couldn't remember for sure.
I wasn't sure.
Scott confirmed it. Down to 2 minutes before the kickoff. Let's go over some of the leading MHS players regarding stats for the seasons through the first 6 games. Derek Friel on passing has been 46 of 90 for 758 yards, averaging 126.3 a game. 6 TDs, and unfortunately 7 interceptions, but that happens with passing. Yeah, that's why Woody Hayes said three things can happen with passing. 2 of them are bad. I think that's pretty much the quote. For rushing, Daniel Watson led 77 carries, 514 yards for 6.7 a carry average. Crew Martin, 20 carries for 97 yards, 4.9. Martin and Watson each had 5 TDs. Receiving, Caden Griffin, 11 receptions, 260 yards, 23.6 per reception average. Osherman, 7 for 119, 17-point average. They each have 2 TDs. And Nolan White, 5 for 43 for an 8.6 average. He had 0 TDs.
I thought Davidson would have more catches.
Now, Davidson, I didn't read his name. Let's see here. Davidson. He wasn't one of the leaders. Let's see where he stands. Davidson, 12 for 136 yards, 11.1 average. So, not bad for tight end.
Yeah.
Not bad for tight end at all. And, goodness, they're kicking off at the 25-yard line. What's going on here? Was there another penalty?
Back deep to receive for Minneapolis. Number 9, Trent Meckel, and number 12, Nolan White.
And I'm not aware of.
Second kickoff for TMP, number 11, Chase Wentling.
We sure missed that, whatever it is. Wentling will.
They were on defense. I don't understand it. Meckel takes it, falls down. They didn't down him.
Drops it.
Giving forward progress to about the 25, I think, maybe.
I think he loses a yard or 2.
Don't you normally kick off from the 40?
Yeah. Right where the X is. That's a 15-yard penalty of some kind.
Must have come on the field late or something.
Possibly.
That's the only thing I could think.
He's talking about the 23-yard line or so.
So we'll mark that penalty. 15 yards.
15 yards.
Run the 23.
We had won the toss. We deferred, so we get the ball first here to start the second half. And we run it up the middle. Watson with the carry, maybe 1 or 2.
Minneapolis able to get back to the line, and then about another yard and a half, 2 yards on the play.
And we'll have the wind in the fourth quarter. So the ball first here to start the second half. Just underway, Minneapolis leading 28-0. Big first half for the Lions. We'll see if we can keep it going. There it is, Davidson over the middle. Oh, tripped up.
First down.
Davidson on the reception. He's going to rush down for a
Quite a tackle.
He's brought down by number 11, James Wentling, for 10.
Wentling with the shoestring tackle on Spencer Davidson as he was starting to roll. He was picking up speed. First down, Minneapolis up to the Minneapolis 36-yard line. I formation, Cooper Thompson, the blocking back. Watson jumps over the top, of the defenders and leans forward for a good 5-yard pickup.
Jumped over the defensive line. You're right, Mike. Second 5.
Number 35, Michael Hale.
5-yard pickup, 2nd and 5.
Mike, those bags are huge.
I think he's going to be able to stuff the basketball. Did you see him jump?
Yeah.
Up the middle he goes and brought down after a short gain.
Watson on the carry again there for Minneapolis.
Colby Dreiling with the tackle for the Monarchs. Going to be 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1, you're right, from the 45.
Flags at half staff, Dale.
Yes, House of Representatives.
Watson loose. is caught from behind after about a 15-yard.
There's a holding call.
Looks like a flag on the play.
Elijah Cummings from Baltimore,
Oh,
U.S. representative.
holding on Minneapolis, so bring it back.
Died here the other day, so that's probably what that's for.
They will replay third down.
Ten-yarder. First Minneapolis penalty of the night. That's actually marked off. 3rd and 10 coming up.
Mackel brings in the play, and Watson will exit. Looks like a blitz coming.
Jumped off sides. No flag.
Mackel will not get the corner.
Mackel taking the pitch, trying to sweep it outside. He's wrapped up really quick by number 31, Cade Harris. Harris with the speed this evening.
4 defenders right there. I guess encroachment wasn't in the works. I thought defensive left end of the Monarchs jumped offside.
Wouldn't have got us first down, but. So the second punt of the night from Minneapolis coming up. It'll be into the wind.
It's going to be Vance punting, not Griffin. And White, the long snapper. Osherman will down it from Minneapolis about the Monarch 38-yard line, and they'll set up their offense right there, 1st and 10.
TMP will take back over 1st and 10 heading north. I have been given the word that the concession stand has excess items this evening, so they will not be shutting down anytime soon, but they would like for you to come down and visit them. They have a lot of Mexican food left over, soft tacos, taco burgers, nachos, and a lot of other things. So please make your way down there and visit the freshman class at the concession stand.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right.
And in motion's Lang, and he gets the ball this time, cuts it upfield, and is dropped by Bradford after a gain of about 4 or 5.
They almost had illegal motion in the backfield.
Colton Bradford with the tackle.
Tailback was kind of leaning forward, almost moving. 2nd and 5 coming. Blitz fumble.
Drew Martin slashes through an opening. Blitzes up there, has a quarterback. The ball came loose, but
TMP retains,
I think, Monarch
position.
Keep it.
Keeps it at the 40, 3rd and 8.
Third about 7 or 8 now for the Monarchs.
And the ball's loose.
Snap goes through the quarterback's hands, and man, he's able to make something.
Intercepted by Osherman. No hands, Osherman again.
Got Osherman. Skies.
About the 47-yard line. He had to jump up. You're right to get that.
Pulls it down. It's a turnover if the play stands. With the flag on the play, we'll have to wait and see. They're going to decline the penalty. Minneapolis is going to take the ball. Holding on the TMP Monarchs is the call.
An interception per quarter so far, Mike.
Great interception there by Osherman for
Two by Nolan White, 1 by
Amazing.
Jonah No Hands Osherman.
3 interceptions.
And if you don't know what we're talking about, folks, we're not making fun of Jonah. We're making fun of his dad.
His dad.
He was a broadcaster with us. His dad said he didn't have any hands at the beginning of the season. He wouldn't play receiver. So he's proved his dad wrong, and so we jive his dad.
3 times over. Osherman split left, White, right, high formation, and they're going to pass it. Down the field he goes. He had to come back for it and
Almost pulled it in.
it looked like he could have been interference, but Jonah gets hit as the ball gets there, and the ball comes loose. Incomplete. A little difficult catch there with a defender hitting him.
Yes,
Same
that
time.
would have been a heck of a reception if he'd have brought that in.
Drew Martin, the up back. Watson's going to get the handoff. Bounces it outside, and
Yeah, there's a flag. I think I saw a face mask.
face mask.
Taking the handoff from the Lions. He's met by number 25.
I didn't know whether to say it or not. Then I saw the handkerchief fly.
Spot 15-yarder from right there.
And the referee convention going on at the 43-yard line.
Well, that's not good when it takes that long to sort out a face
The line
mask.
judge here, personal foul. 2 personal fouls. Personal foul, Minneapolis, offsetting. How could 2 personal fouls against one team offset? Well,
I think the first one was a redo, and
you think you'd have to enforce one of them, but I guess not. I don't know much. 2nd 10 coming up.
yes, in fact, if they did have 2 against them and 1 against us, they ought to enforce 1, but I think he made the same call again and pointed the other way. Should have been our way, and then he went ahead and rang us up.
Second 10, Minneapolis.
So it's a redo on the play, 2nd and 10. Watson slashes through.
Yard or 2 gained.
They totally shut him down there midfield.
Maybe a yard gain. 3rd and 9.
For TMP. And several other Monarchs helping him out.
About time for a pass over the center to the tight end again. Don't you think?
Yep. Those safeties get spread out that wide, and that middle is open. Rio rolls out, pass way over the head.
Shoots Osherman.
Osherman.
Right over the head of number 3, Jim Osherman. Almost knocked out of bounds. Flag on the play.
Flag on the play. Way out there at the 44. I would think, you almost think it would be offensive holding or something, but holding defense. That would be a Minneapolis first down. From the 44.
And it looks like we got a personal foul against the Monarchs.
Oh, personal foul, 15-yarder.
That was bad Minneapolis.
Their 3rd personal foul of the game.
Bogan back in.
And that will move within 30-yard line. So first and 10 for the Lions.
I think it was a makeup from the 3 penalties offsetting time before.
Anyway, Minneapolis has the ball at the Monarch 29.
I think.
1st and 10.
White split to the right. Friel under center. Empty backfield's going to hit Davidson. He rolls over the top of one and gang tackled about the 31-yard line.
Make that the 21.
Excuse me, it is 21.
By number 21, Lance Lang. Gain of about
Good catch and run
on the play there for Spencer.
by Spencer.
2nd and A long 2 coming up.
Second down, Lions.
5:02 to go here in the third quarter.
Third catch of the night for Spencer. Hand off to Meckel, and he
jumps over the line.
Tripped up.
They're going to mark him at the 20.
Gain of 1.
With short.
A yard.
Just barely short. Half a yard short. High formation.
White to the right, Arsherman to the left. Friel is going to hand it off the up back. That's Crew Martin, and he's still working his way, fighting for extra yards down to about the 11-yard line. First down. You gotta have to watch when you're fighting for extra yardage. That ball comes loose sometimes. Crew able to hold on. And Minneapolis down in the red zone. 1st and 10. Pick up a first down on the 1-yard line.
If needed. Martin again.
Martin on the carry again for Minneapolis.
Gain of few.
About a 5-yarder.
But he's finally dropped down by the linebackers.
2nd and 6. Nice run there by Crew Martin.
Down Minneapolis.
.302 to go here in the third quarter.
Backel the eye back, Crew Martin the up back. White split left and Arshman right, and Meckel is stopped
over
in the
a
backfield.
loss. Back at the 11.
Out there by number 2, Jason Lang for TMP. Loss of about 3 on the play. That'll bring up third down now for Minneapolis.
3rd and 9 coming.
Watson back in.
Four down territory, or I don't know if I would try a field goal into the wind.
Not tonight.
Timeout. Minneapolis.
Timeout, Minneapolis.
Well, they had 12 men on the field, so it'd be a good time to take a time.
Oh, yeah. Goodness.
Watson went back in, Meckel stayed in, so no one came out. So might have been a good idea to take the time out.
Well, let's hear some more about who our community sponsors are to help bring you these live video broadcasts.
Minneapolis Muffler and Pipe with John Blake. Scheidler with Terry Farrington. Minneapolis Muffler and Pipe with John Blake. No Place Like Home Gift Shop with Carolee Austin. The Heat is Mexican Restaurant, Francisco Gallardo. Autotech with Dave Sweat and Gary Keating.
2:08 left.
Fine Oil Company of Delphus, Jim Klein.
Third quarter.
The full beef package back there.
He's going to run it.
Touchdown. Derek Friel.
He's in. Way in. I don't know why they're scrambling after the ball.
Well, apparently it came loose, but it ground caused a fumble. So that was on the 10-yard line. 10-yard touchdown by Friel.
Minute 59 left in this quarter. Minneapolis scores their 5th touchdown of the night. Puts the score at 34-0, and Davidson will try the extra point. Snap is good.
Off to the right.
But the kick is no good. Off to the right, as Dale mentioned.
No good on the extra point, so the score stands 34-0.
So, Minneapolis to kick it off here. After that touchdown, 34-0. Dale, pretty good effort by the boys.
Again, some of our community sponsors.
The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern. LaGrange Supply with Scott Mortimer. Farm Bureau Financial Services with Matt Pickrell. Harris Crop Insurance with Greg Harris. The Delphus Cooperative Association, Steve Hosley, manager. Designs with Sherry Bertrand. Profab Metal Fabrication with Bill Little. Sunflower Realty, Monty Nelson. School of Green Company, Rich Waltman, manager.
Number 31, Kate Harris.
D&M Body Shop, John Wright.
Set to kick off for Minneapolis.
All right. Wentling and Harris deep for the Monarchs, and Spencer Davidson's going to kick it off for Minneapolis.
That might be a first this year. I don't know if I've seen that or not.
Gabe Hooser. There's nothing wrong with that against the wind. Down to the 15, taken by Harris, and he's tackled right now by Des Green.
24, Des Green.
Kate Harris on the short return there for TMP. Smash.
Weston Schrader.
Des Green for Minneapolis.
Des Green. Austin Wolf, few of the kickoff teams. Dylan Cozart. They've been busy tonight.
That they have.
34-0, the Monarchs. Hand off to Lang, and no, skewed. They faked it, and all he could do, Harris could do, was just run out of bounds.
Keeps the ball and makes a beeline for the sideline.
We had the play stuffed in the backfield, and his around the end run.
That'll bring up second and 15.
Minneapolis
4-yard loss there.
did a wonderful job on defense.
Back to the 25 of the Monarchs.
Now back to the wishbone. Up the gut they go. Gain of 2, maybe 3.
And a big push up the middle by TMP.
Gets back the lost yardage. It's going to be 3rd and about 10.
Clock's down to 125 here.
They still have the wind. Haven't done much with the wind here in the 3rd quarter, Dave.
I'm not even sure they've attempted a pass, have they? Yeah, they did because we intercepted it.
Yeah. Wishbone, he's got to keep it around the right end he goes. He's got running room a little. Gain of 1. Leans forward for 1. Looked like he had some running room over there, but left side of the defense on Minneapolis shut that down right away.
Gets to the 30, so that makes 4th and 9.
Bradford, White, Backus, all over there.
Back to return for Minneapolis, number 9, Brent Meckel.
Meckel back. He's giving them an extra 10 yards this time. Catches it.
27 or so.
Nowhere to go.
Ball taken at 25, advanced up about 4 or 5 yards before being swallowed up by a number of Monarchs. He is pushed back. So
Minneapolis will take over about the 31-yard line.
Yep, they're going to give you forward progress. You got it spotted right, Mike, at the 31.
First and 10 now from about the 31.
18 seconds left of us going into the wind, then we got it at our back.
Griffin hasn't been in this second half. He keeps following the coach like he wants to, but Watson finds an opening. Oh, he's dragged down from behind by Harris. He was just getting ready to break to the outside where he had some running room. Even at that, had a nice pickup out to the 42-yard line.
First down.
Ball spotted about the 42.
We will not get another playoff. That'll be the end of the third quarter. We'll switch ends. Minneapolis will have the wind here in the fourth quarter. And the Monarchs will be operating against the wind here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back with the fourth and final quarter with Minneapolis leading 34-0 here in a minute.
B&M Body Shop, John Wright. B&M Body Shop, John Wright.
For 100 years, Robertson Monuments has created everlasting memories for families who share the lives of their loved ones for future generations. Supporting the Lions all the way. Robertson Monuments.
Pat and Lynette Donovan at Ag by Air have been supporting ag operations in the Minneapolis-Columbus area for over 20 years with prompt, up-to-date, and competitive aerial application service. Ag by Air is located at 974 Highway K-106, south of Minneapolis, or can be reached at 785-392-3300 for questions on scouting your fields, chemical recommendations, or to book your work. Ag by Air, proud sponsor of the Minneapolis High School Lions.
Friel down around the right side. His receivers were covered. He had to scramble around the right side, and the game's a good 5-6 yards. Takes it out to the Minneapolis 48-yard line. It'll be second and long 3.
Yeah.
Finally brought down by number 7. Ben Piper on the far sideline. I believe it was number 7.
So not quite in midfield yet.
About the 48-yard line. Second down, Minneapolis.
White split to the left. Mackel the eye back. He's going to get the handoff. Finds a little room this time over the left side. Gain of 3 or 4. Almost enough for the first down. Oh, hey. Give him a generous spot.
It is a first down.
It is a first down.
Down there for Minneapolis, so they move the chains and will mark
To the Monarch 46.
Minneapolis picks up another set of downs, first and 10.
Osherman comes in for Griffin.
Got a knee brace on that right knee.
Yep. Is that a bruised knee? He needs to wear that for support.
Yeah. Watson and Griffin right over there.
Too much time?
Play of the game.
Second penalty of the game on the Lions. That's very good.
Too much time there on Minneapolis. Flag on the play. That'll back him up.
It's okay. Griffin dinged up a little bit. I'd keep him right there anyway.
They'll try first down again. First and 15, Minneapolis.
Single back. Friel under center. He's going to pass it. He's got the wind at his back. Oh, what a nice pass.
Oh, dropped it.
Cannot hang on.
He got clobbered.
And they call it.
Is that Jonah Osherman?
Osherman tried to come up with it. He's rattled down.
He got drilled.
come up with it. Great try there.
Beautiful pass. Ball was right there. Jonah had it, and he got ear hold. Got hit pretty good.
So 2nd and 15 coming up. Griffin's going to come in for Osherman.
Jonah's going to let the cobwebs settle. He got hit. He got hit. That was hurt for a little while. Real under center. Back to pass. Gets out of there somehow. Gets away from a tackler about the 50-yard line. Takes it down to the Monarch 45-yard line.
Short of the first down. But good gain to the 44 of TMP.
He's able to get up to about the 44-yard line, though. That'll bring up 3rd down for the Lions.
3rd and 7.
3rd and manageable.
It looked like he was going to get sacked for a loss. He was
I thought he was
very fortunate to get out of that.
Yeah. And pick up positive yardage. Slot formation. Griffin left. Meckel in the slot. White out to the right. Friel has got a lot of room to run now.
Great catch. 2 feet inbounds. No White? No. Who's that?
Yeah, that's White.
Yep, Nolan White.
Heck of a catch.
NFL catch there.
And both feet were in. Planted them both. And then he's taken out of bounds, but not before he picks up a first down for Minneapolis. Down to about the 20-yard line. It is inside the 20. Red zone. With the wind, that pass was on the money from Friel.
Got the beef package in the backfield.
Pitch out to Watson. He's looking for room. He goes to the outside. He's got too much speed for them to catch him. He gets the edge and all the way down to about the 5-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal.
Burst of speed by Watson got him around the corner.
Looks like they're going to spot about the 6-yard line, so that'll be 1st and goal now for Minneapolis.
$9:15 to go here in the 4th quarter.
Shall we make it an even 40, Dale?
Why not? Or 41.
Full
Watson.
backfield.
No,
he's in.
Martin, and there's a penalty.
Watson is into the end zone.
Here's Watson, the ball carrier. Defensive backfield is where the flag was. Holding on Minneapolis. Ouch.
10-yard spot foul. We'll back Minneapolis up to about the 11.5-yard line.
Takes what could be some points off the board. Well, let's see if we can get it back.
So it's first down.
First and goal at the 10, was it?
Well, we were down at the 1. They backed us up 10 yards. Friel's going to get sacked. We're going to be back even further now, back past the 20. We're going the wrong way, Dale.
Wrong way here for sure.
And on the loss for the Monarchs, number 15, Zach Mize at 58, Weston Pfeiffer.
It was a 2nd and 12.
Quarterback sack there.
Now it is a
second
20. It was 1st and 12. Now it's 2nd 20.
Bring up about 2nd and 20 now for Minneapolis.
From the 19, right on the 20, I guess. We have a timeout. Minneapolis. Our second of the half. With that, we will take a time to hear a word from our sponsors. 8:01 to go in the game. Your Lions up 34-0 and driving.
The Citizen State Bank and Trust, with locations in Minneapolis and Delphos, proudly support the Minneapolis High School Lions. Contact either Owen Kendall or Jared Schmidt for all your banking needs, be it home, personal, business, or trust services. We feature online banking, checking and savings accounts, loans, IRAs, and certificates of deposit to help fulfill your hometown banking needs. The Messenger Clothing Company, with locations in Minneapolis and Salina, can design custom clothing for your team, business, group, or event with screen printing and embroidery. We feature online design and ordering for your convenience. Contact us at 785-823-7752 or by email at sales@messengerclothingcompany.com for all your custom clothing printing needs today. Go Minneapolis Lions.
Creel, keeper.
Finds some running room at the middle, and he's going to be tackled down about
Real on the keeper for Minneapolis up the middle.
about the 9, 10-yard line. Ball comes out, but I think they're going to say he was down. Got part of it back. It's going to be 3rd and about 10. Excuse me, he got down to about the 8.
8-yard line. So
3rd and 8.
Definitely 2-down territory. I don't know if there'd be a need to try to kick a field goal other than just to prove that Spencer could do it.
Right.
Go for the touchdown.
Yep.
High formation, Watson the tailback.
Crew Martin the up back. Freel pass is intercepted.
And this might be a pick 6.
I think Freel can catch him.
He picked that off in the end zone or right at the goal line.
Right at the goal line, didn't it? Sure looked like it was right there. And a 50-yard return out to about the Minneapolis 49-yard line. Freel with the shoestring tackle touchdown saving tackle.
They bring the ball out and all of a sudden find themselves in Lions territory. 1st and 10, TMP.
So TMP back in the wishbone. They're going to run it against this wind. And we bring a few more up in the box. Hand it off to the fullback. First back through and maybe a yard or 2. That's it.
Ball ran by number 35, Michael Hale.
Logan.
Gain of about 3 or 4 on the play. 2nd down, Monarchs.
Well, they gave him an extra yard. Gain of 3 or 4.
6:30 to go here in the game. Can the Minneapolis Lions preserve a shutout here? That is the question.
Oh, somebody had him in the backfield. Had him for a minute.
Squirted away.
Harris opts to keep the ball there for the Monarchs. Makes a mad dash up the middle.
I think it was low in the backfield. Had his hands on the quarterback. Couldn't pull him down.
3rd and 2 coming up.
Tried to sneak it, and they did get enough for a 1st down.
That is their first down of the game, Mike.
Outstanding defense tonight.
So at the Minneapolis 39, and we have a timeout by TMP. That leaves them 2. Minneapolis has 1 timeout remaining. We'll take a break with them and hear a word from our sponsors.
Sounds like the freshman class is running
TMP American Family Insurance agent Scott Osman for all your insurance coverage under one roof. The Scott Osman Agency with locations in Minneapolis and Belleville, proudly supporting the Minneapolis High School Lions.
Tonight's game brought to you by C&R Plating in Minneapolis. Kevin Klein and the rest of the crew at C&R Plating, proud to support the youth of Minneapolis in all they do.
The Lions of Minneapolis High School are proudly supported by the Davidson Agency, with offices in Delphus, Minneapolis, and Bennington. As a nationwide insurance agent and also an independent agent, they have provided hometown service for the insurance needs of their customers for over 30 years for home, small business, farm and crop, life and health coverage. Call them today at 785-523-4202.
1st and 10 for the Monarchs. Back to pass. He's got it. And the touchdown saving tackle by Oshman down at the 2-yard line. Nice pass against the wind. No problem there.
Their second first down of the game puts them in 1st and goal. Going to have to be quite a stand here to preserve a shutout. And they're in. Should be. Nope. 1-yard gain.
Not if Hogan has anything to say about it. Playing tough in the middle.
And this started off, folks, with an interception either in the end zone or right at the goal line. That they brought back over the 50.
2nd and 1 for a TD. He tries to sneak it in, and he is. Oh, they give it to him.
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Well, he got pushed backwards. Kate Harris gets the Monarchs on the board, and they'll go for 2.
What's the quarterback's number?
31.
31. Harris?
Yep. Okay, wishbone set. Harris under center. They're going to pass out of it, though. And it's good.
Yep.
Throw over the top.
And it is caught by the Monarchs.
Wentling, I believe.
Point conversion.
Greiling
Okay. Yep.
caught the 2-point conversion. And it makes the score. I shouldn't even mention anything about an even 40 because that just
34-8
jinxed us. So it's 34-8. When we were down there on the 1-yard line making an even 40, that's when we went backwards. 4:35 left in this contest. Minneapolis will receive the kickoff from TMP here shortly. We'll be back with that kickoff.
And they'll probably try for an onside kick
After this timeout.
When it's go time, your local Pioneer team is with you from the word go every step of the way. With high-performing Pioneer brand products and local insights, we'll help you choose a lineup of products tailored to your fields and proven just down the road. See Sheldon Doherty at River Hill C about those Pioneer brand products. And go Lions!
Back deep to receive for Minneapolis.
Here's some of them half-price taco burgers.
Number 12, Nolan White. Set to kick off.
And I think you're right, Dale. They're probably going to see an onside kick. Why not?
Squibber.
Taken by
Martin.
Yeah, Crew Martin, and he's got running room. Brought down
Up to the 45.
Harris. Harris makes the tackle right at Minneapolis 45-yard line.
So we'll see here what Minneapolis can do.
See if we can get another score here.
7 left in the game.
Still need a little table space, don't we? Our new quarterback, number 11, that's Gabe Huser.
Oh, the freshman. Okay.
Desi Green on the carry for Minneapolis.
Desi Green with the carry.
Run by Desi.
Takes it down to the Monarch 48-yard line. Going to be second and 3 or 4. Timeout taken. And we'll take one, too, with Minneapolis leading 34-8. We'll be back with the final 4 minutes here in just a minute.
TMP must have called it, I'm guessing. I don't know. Here we go.
These live video broadcasts are sponsored in part by Chuck's Collision. When the potentially inevitable occurs and your vehicle needs repair for body or glass, remember Chuck's Collision. They'll bring you satisfaction in your automotive restoration needs. Contact Chuck at 785-392-2774. Chuck's Collision is located at 1556 K106 Highway.
Welcome back. Gabe Huser under center. He's going to hand it off to Desi Green, and around the left side he goes.
A fumble.
And a fumble.
It's out of bounds. No control.
Very loose ball.
Yep.
No one gained possession as the ball came out.
The call of the referee.
It's going to be Minneapolis ball
Loose, but Minneapolis
where it went out of bounds.
maintained possession.
So Minneapolis has several number 2s in the game right now.
Worked about 1 now for Minneapolis.
3rd and 1 coming up.
Second string offense in for Minneapolis. Doing a good job. Green is stuffed right at the line of scrimmage. He's not going to get first down.
Green had taken the handoff up the gut. Not able to get much gain on the play.
Grayson Blake up front for Minneapolis.
His final time out of the game.
Chase Claus in there for Minneapolis.
TMP takes another timeout. 3:59 to go here in the 4th quarter. And we'll be right back after another word from our sponsors.
With locations in Minneapolis and Bennington, Central Valley Ag provides 24-hour pump services and built-in discounts by using your CVA fuel card. We also support ag operations by providing bulk delivery of lubricants, fuel, and propane. Contact Carl Serene at 785-392-3031 for your ag energy needs. Go MHS Lions. The Bennington State Bank wants to be your hometown bank. With locations in Minneapolis, Bennington, and Salina, they strive to provide hometown relationship banking. We provide both consumer and commercial.
Welcome back, Minneapolis. We're going to punt this ball away. Vance almost has it blocked.
Fair catch.
Harris takes
15.
the punt, fair catch.
Wait the fair catch for TMP.
And right on the 15, Dale, you've got
And the Monarchs will take over at the 15-yard line.
your binoculars.
53 left in the game.
My eagle eyes, Mike. All right, the Monarchs on their probable last drive of the game with 3:53 to go. Starting from their 15. Several Minneapolis number 2s still on the field. Not completely, but several.
Arshman still in.
Picked. Oh, almost picked. Osherman was right there.
Jumps the route and knocks it down. Nice defense by John Oshman to get there, knock that ball down, goes incomplete.
So now that'll be second down for the Monarchs.
Second and 10.
4 receivers right, 1 left. A penalty.
Delay of game.
Prior to the snap.
Didn't get her off in time.
Play a game against TMP.
That was strange to see 4 receivers out there. Looked like a NFL thing.
Well, oftentimes you get 4 people out on one side, it'll be in the diamond, but those were not. They were just kind of angled back.
9-yard line, so second long now for the Monarchs.
Second about 16. Should be 15. Quarterback keeper. Flag. Probably a tackling foul or blocking foul.
Offensive line.
Cosart had him first.
Jason Bogan in on the stop for Minneapolis.
Logan
Again, flags on the
put the
play.
final clamps on him. Monarchs are moving backwards. It must be against the Monarchs.
Holding. Nope.
We got a face mask.
Nope.
Face mask on Minneapolis.
It's not against the Monarchs.
So Minneapolis has their 4th penalty of the half.
15-yarder.
penalties in the first half at all.
Move them out to just outside the
Give the Monarchs a first down.
Pick up another set of downs, first and 10.
Now they got 5 receivers over here, Dale.
3:30 to go.
Move one into the backfield.
Flag.
Harris going to be run out of bounds.
Harris trying to stiff arm his way out of a swarm of lions.
Gain of a few.
Takes it out of bounds. There is another flag on the play.
I'm going to guess this is going to be on the Monarchs.
They're talking to the Minneapolis coach. Yes, they're backing them up. Procedure. 5-yarder. They'll take the penalty and move them back. They'll repeat first down. Back to about the 24-yard line. Make it first and 15.
So they'll be back inside the 30 and repeat first down again.
2 receivers right, 2 receivers left. 1 setback. Harris is going to pass it.
Picked.
Intercept.
Number 80 at the 47.
That's Jonathan Lowe.
Jonathan Lowe with the 4th interception of the game for Minneapolis.
He's fairly tall. He jumped up there and
The ball back with 3 minutes left in the game. Ball's
intercepted it.
the 47-yard line.
4 turnovers for TMP. That'll be in every time. 3 minutes left in the game. Minneapolis back with the possession.
We are at the Monarch 47.
Handoff up the gut. Oh, gain of 1. Weston Schrader.
Gain of about 1 for the Lions on the short carry there.
Schrader, the up back. Desi Green, the I back. Chase Claus to the left.
Keeper.
He's got wheels. He can make the outside, and he does. Gets the corner and has ran out of bounds.
And Heiser on
That's Gabe Huser. It's pretty quick, Dale.
Yep. To the far sideline.
Just short of a first down, I believe. It's going to be 3rd and 1.
Gets it to the 39.
Oh,
And 3rd and 3. Almost 4.
Ball spotted just inside the 30. 3rd down.
just inside the 40-yard line.
2:14 remaining. He must went out of bounds. The clock stopped.
Zach Travis split to the left. Handoff up the gut to Desi Green, and he is
Fumbled.
He fumbled. I think they are saying he was down.
3rd down run there.
Must be. They aren't motioning to a Monarch possession, so
He got hit pretty hard.
2.5 or so.
gets up limping a little bit.
Little gimpy.
Clock is running. A 1:45 remaining.
Hooser comes over and gets a play from the coach. Green still a little bit gimpy there, the eye back. Hooser's going to ride it himself. Around the right end he goes. He's going to be run out of bounds short of the first down.
And Heiser trying to turn the corner over on the far sideline. Not able to.
Minute 22. Left in the contest. We're going to
4th and
punt the
1.
ball away.
So the Lions will turn it over on downs. And TMP
Excuse me, that was 4th down.
10 from
Oh, that was 4th? Okay, turnover on down. All right.
I thought that we still had a down to go yet.
So they take over at their 38.
Got a 65, but I don't have one on the program. Handoff. Watson
Oh, horse collar called.
had him by the sleeve.
Andrew Schwartz on the carry.
Didn't have him by the shoulder. Had him by the sleeve right here.
Okay, I wasn't looking, quite honestly, so.
A horse collar against Minneapolis.
Not a good call. He didn't have him. I thought the horse collar was to grab him by the shoulder pads.
Yes.
Back behind
Move the Monarchs into
your helmet.
territory. Just about to the 45-yard line. 1st and 10, TMP.
1st and 10 at the Minneapolis 46-yard line. Harris hands it off to Lang, and he is tackled
Chase Lang on the
after
carry
a gain of
for
2.
TMP.
And we're under a minute. They're going to let her run this
About
time,
3 on the play.
unless Minneapolis starts their timeout.
2nd down, Monarchs.
Entourage that they did last time, at the end of the first half. 40 seconds. TMP will get one more play off. Harris is going to carry it around the right and cuts it upfield and is tackled.
First down possible.
By Watson.
I hope they're going to mark him short.
Outside. He's brought down by number
And number 51, that's Austin Wolf.
And it's running at 20 seconds. 3rd and 1.
37-yard line.
They'll take a shot for the end zone here.
Down now.
With a good tackle there. Austin,
10 seconds.
he'll get another shot at him here.
And that's the way the game will end, folks. There's 1 second left on the clock. He went out of bounds.
Now they're moving the sticks because of the first down.
Oh, okay.
They'll start the clock just as soon as they get the ball spotted, and yeah, that will be the end of it. They're winding the clock, and that's it.
And that was it, folks. Your score.
34-8, Minneapolis here. They go to 3-4 on the season. Win their first district game.
Yay!
And if we beat Phillipsburg here on the home field next week, we'll be in the playoffs.
Could be.
So,
could be or might be.
Would be.
Or will be.
They will host Phillipsburg next Friday.
If we don't, then it'll be down to points.
It will be senior night, so we will
But Minneapolis win will most definitely put them in the playoffs. That'll be senior night. Also next
Senior
week.
night.
Yeah.
We'll be done cutting beans.
Good luck with their final game next week.
So, we appreciate you watching here, and we'll put our final stats together and be right back. And we'll let you listen again to who our community sponsors are.
All you alumni that were able to make it to the game, thank you.
Thanks, Mike.
We hope everyone has a safe trip home. Good night, and have a great weekend.
D&M Body Shop, John Wright. ProFab Metal Fabrication with Bill Little. Designs with Sherry Bertrand. No Place Like Home Quilt Shop with Carolee Austin. Mueller Grain Company, Rich Waltman, manager. Scheidler's with Terry Farrington. Sunflower Realty, Monty Nelson. Harris Crop Insurance with Greg Harris. Minneapolis Muffler and Pipe with John Blake. The Delphus Cooperative Association, Steve Hursly, manager. The Heat is Mexican Restaurant, Francisco Gallardo. Klein Oil Company of Delphus, Jim Klein. Farm Bureau Financial Services with Matt Pickrell. The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern. Autotech with Dave Sweat and Gary Keating. LaGrange Supply with Scott Mortimer. Autotech with Dave Sweat and Gary Keating. Klein Oil Company of Delphus, Jim Klein. ProFab Metal Fabrication with Bill Little. The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern. Minneapolis Muffler and Pipe with John Blake. LaGrange Supply with Scott Mortimer. The Delphus Cooperative Association, Steve Hursly, manager. Farm Bureau Financial Services with Matt Pickrell. Schooler Grain Company, Rich Waltman, manager. The Heat is Mexican Restaurant, Francisco Gallardo. Scheidler's with Terry Farrington. D&M Body Shop, John Wright. The No Place Like Home Quilt Shop with Carolee Austin. Designs with Sherry Bertrand. Harris Crop Insurance with Greg Harris. Sunflower Realty with Monty Nelson. Sunflower Realty with Monty Nelson. The Delphus Cooperative Association, Steve Hursly, manager. D&M Body Shop, John Wright. The Heat is Mexican Restaurant, Francisco Gallardo.
Hey, how you doing? Good.
Behave yourself.
I've tried to.
Designs with
Good to see
Sherry
you.
Bertrand.
How's everything going?
You know, all right.
Place Like Home Quilt
Yourself?
Shop with Carolee Austin.
Yeah. Got a new,
Klein Oil
got
Company
a
of
different
Delphus,
amp
Jim
here.
Klein.
Really?
The Crooked Nail Studio with Alexis Kern.
City Link deal?
LaGrange Supply
Yeah.
with Scott Mortimer. Harris Crop Insurance with Greg Harris. Schooler Grain Company, Rich Waltman, manager. Farm Bureau Financial Services with Matt Pickrell.
Pedigo, gee whiz.
Autotech with Dave
Saw enough of
Sweat
him last year.
and Gary Keating.
Wrestling too.
Scheidler's with Terry Farrington.
Minneapolis kids, all right.
Minneapolis Muffler and Pipe with John Blake.
The voice of Minneapolis.
Sunflower Realty, Monty Nelson. Profab Metal Fabrication with Bill Little.
Good to go. Welcome back as the Minneapolis Lions come away with a nice victory tonight. Run through some stats for both squads. Hayes TMP had a little bit better job in the second half as they compiled for basically 58 yards, had some first downs, had a touchdown, and had at least 2 first downs. For the Minneapolis Lions, 24 carries in the second half for 95 yards, 3 for 6 passing for 47 total yards in the second half at 142. Ended up in the ball game total offense at won almost 400 yards, so 397 yards total offense for the Lions, 203 rushing yards for Daniel Watson. So just a nice.
How much?
203. So nice ball game for Daniel. Nice job for the Lions tonight as they come away with a much needed victory, and they really showed that they can. We've had it, and granted TMP's down a little bit, but still, they had a nice game tonight.
Don't know if I just misheard it or not. Did you get any passing yards for Friel?
Friel had 47 yards passing in the second half, and in the first half he had 63, so 110 total yards passing for Friel.
Okay.
So.
Alrighty.
So nice ball game for the Minneapolis Lions tonight. Coming away with a nice victory. So
4 interceptions.
Yeah, two by Nolan White, one by Jonah Osherman, and one by Jonathan Lowe.
Yeah.
Jonah almost had another pick, and So
unfortunately, the one interception against us, it ended up not being a pick six. It almost would have been a 100-yarder.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, that did not occur. Minneapolis 16 total first downs, 5 for TMP. They got them all in the fourth quarter. 5 penalties for 55 yards for Minneapolis, 6 for 60 yards for TMP, and all of those came in the second half for Minneapolis.
Yeah, rough, a little bit rougher second half for penalties wise. So, so nice job by the Lions tonight. So.
Very much so. Scott, thank you. You can go down and enjoy the victory circle.
Thank you, buddy. Thank you.
Our play of the game, I'm going to call it the 52-yard touchdown by Daniel Watson to start the game, the scoring off for Minneapolis at 9:09 to go in the first quarter. The big play, and that's sponsored by the Scott Osherman Agency. And our player of the game is sponsored by the Citizen State Bank. I'm going to give that to Derek Friel tonight, the senior quarterback. Even though he had an interception instead of a touchdown, 110 yards passing. I didn't catch the number of yards rushing he had. He had several good rushing yards. Two touchdowns rushing. And none by the pass. But he several times got out of some tough situations with good scrambles. And the senior captain kept some things rolling for the Lions here tonight in this 34-8 win. So again, the play of the game be the 52-yard scamper by Daniel Watson, sponsored by the Scott Osherman Agency. And the player of the game, Derek Friel, sponsored by the Citizen State Bank. With that, Dale Leach is going to sign off, and Mike Perry and Scott Osherman. We'll be back next Friday for the final regular scheduled home game against Phillipsburg, be senior night. Next Tuesday we'll be at El Saline. I've been saying it's at Bennington, but I misread schedule. It's at El Saline. A trifecta set up in volleyball, and then a week from Saturday we'll be at Substate for volleyball in Council Grove. With that, Dale Leach going to sign off. Thanks as always for having us in your home, and good night, folks.